So in this class, we're going to discuss about final keyword. Okay. So final keyword can be applied to variable, method, and class. Okay. Then what happens if I apply a final keyword to a variable, and what happens if I apply final keyword to method and class? Okay. Let's see one by one. If you make any variable as final, you cannot change that value of variable. Okay. For example, so you can see here, I define a int speed limit equal to 19, and I define a keyword with final. Okay. And what I'm doing in the run method, I'm assigning the other value, that is 400. Okay. So it will shows the compilation error. Okay. So immediately it will shows the compilation error. Okay. You can see compile time error. So that means if you make a variable as final, and you cannot change that variable, that is constant. When you make a variable as final, you cannot change that variable, that becomes a constant. Okay. If you tries to change it, okay, it will show the compilation error to you. Let's do all these examples at the end of the final at the end of this class. So let's understand the concept now. If you make any method as final, you cannot override it. Okay. For example, in a base class, that is bike, in a parent class bike, I define a method run, and I also mentioned as final keyword. Okay. In class Honda, that is extending the bike, that extends the bike, and I'm trying to override the method void run system dot out dot. So this, inside this parenthesis, anything can be there. Okay. When I say overridden, okay, the method signature only should match. Inside the body you can write anything whatever you want. Here it is running, and you are running safely with 100 kilometer. Okay. Inside body, so when I say body, starting parenthesis and closing parenthesis. Okay. In between you can write anything. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about only meta signature. When I say meta signature, so it comes here void run. Okay. Here also void run, and this is it is not having any parameters. It is also not having any parameters. Both are matched. Okay. If a method in the parent class is marked as final, that cannot be overridden. Okay. It's a compile time error. So let's tell me. So in this scientific calculator, what are the methods I overridden? Okay. First of all, this scientific calculator is having add power display. Okay. So do not consider main as overridden. Add power display. There are three methods in the scientific calculator. Tell me what are the methods which are overridden.
Add
Okay. One.
and power,
Okay. Two.
and the third one
Any
is
other?
void, right?
Pardon?
The third one is void, right?
Void is
What's
not a method.
yeah, sorry, what's the third one? Add power and
Display.
display.
There are
Okay.
three methods in the scientific calculator: add, power, display. And now tell me, these are the methods in the calculator. Now tell me what are the methods are overridden in the scientific calculator.
Yeah, add power.
Hmm. Anything else?
Subtract, I guess.
Yeah, with
Okay.
subtraction.
Okay. So is subtract is available in the scientific calculator. Is subtract is available in the scientific calculator.
No.
So then how it will be overridden? First of all, tell me what is overridden definition. Please refer your notebook and tell me what is the overridden definition.
The thing which we repeat from
Mm-hmm.
the parent class.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what is that? It's a method or variable? Which one I should repeat? Can I repeat method or variable?
Method.
Okay, it's method only, right? Okay, so am I repeated the subtract here? So subtract is there in the calculator. Am I repeat the same in scientific calculator?
No.
So will it be overridden?
No.
No, it's not overridden, right? It's not at overridden. If you want, you can do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, only add and power are the two methods which are overridden from the calculator. Agree?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now let's do the example. I am making power as final. Okay. Now you can see the error. It says cannot override the final method from calculator. Agree? So the same we are discussed here. Okay. If you make any method as final, that method cannot be overridden. Okay. Okay. So here nothing strange. We just need to remember this. Okay. So final variable cannot be changed. Final method cannot be overridden. We just have to remember it. Okay. Nothing else. If you make any class as final, you cannot extend it. Okay. Let's do this one. Let's do this example. So let's remove this final variable, final keyword here. Now everything works fine. Okay. Scientific calculator also it is working fine. There is no error. Now go to the class, make as final, public final, not final public. Okay, fine. Now I mark the parent class as final. Okay, and what is the definition? If you make a class as final, if you make a class as final, that class cannot be inherited, that class cannot be extended. Okay, who is trying to extend this calculator? Please tell me who is trying to extend this calculator in our example.
Scientific calculator.
Okay, so what is the error you should get now? Okay, you can see the scientific calculator cannot be subclass the final class calculator. Okay, so it says that scientific calculator cannot subclass the final class calculator. Okay, it's nothing but you cannot inherit the calculator, you cannot extend the calculator because it became final. Okay, so that is about final keyword. Okay, let's do one more example which we are pending to do that. Okay, so let me write a variable. Okay, int a equal to int, let's say x equal to 100, and I'm naming it as final. Okay, let's create a method public void print, and I'm doing x equal to 200. Now you can see the final field scientific calculator x cannot be assigned. Okay, if I do, I'm removing the final. Now you can see there is no error. Okay, so please understand this one. A final variable cannot be reassigned. Remember, a final variable cannot be reassigned. Okay, so if you want the examples are already available here, you can use it. Okay, and you can also repeat the class to see what has happened, what is written. That's about final keyword.